Hey guys, Austin here, and welcome to another Minecraft mod showcase. Now I should say welcome to another Pixelmon mod showcase, as you can probably already tell from looking behind me, but I have a few things to explain first before we start this mod showcase, and this video should be uploading on Saturday, so as promised, this is the video that I spoke of, where I said I would clear up a few things. So first off, you guys have probably gotten the hint now that live streaming has become a little bit of a issue for me in the past few weeks, because normally what happens is, as you guys know, I attend college, university, whatever you like to call it, and I normally go home on the weekends, and when I get home it's normally very late on Friday night, so the time it takes for me to boot up my computer, because I'm not using it all week or whatever, because I'm not here, and set everything up does take a little bit of time. And whenever I get the stream up, I don't have enough time to give you guys notifications on the stream so you can like prepare and join and stuff, so we never get that many people joining the live stream. So I think this is the right call on my part, but I think what I'm going to do is temporarily stop live streaming. Like, I won't have any live streams at all until I'm off for winter break and I have a lot more time to set things up and get things ready. So, that being said, I apologize to all you people who keep saying, stream Minecraft War and stream this, stream that. Yeah, we're going to have to temporarily take a break on that. Now, that's not to say that we're not going to continue doing all these series and stuff. Like, everything's still going to be the same. It's just not going to be a live stream on Friday. It's going to be replaced with something. Something that I think is equally as good. So, we'll get to that in a moment, though. Also, what else was I going to say about that? I'm forgetting. I guess I'll get to another video if I remember again. But yeah, so no live streams until I'm off for winter break and I actually have time, or Thanksgiving break. I might be able to stream then. But mainly the whole cause is because I don't have enough time to do it. And of course on Saturday I do all my pre-records, which is what today is. So I can't live stream today because my computer's too busy rendering and uploading to be able to handle streaming at the same time. And then Sunday I go back. So it's pretty hard to stream currently, so bear with it, guys. We won't have streams, and I think you guys can tell also that my live streams recently have been a little rushed. Like whenever I'm live streaming, I seem to be like a little bit like antsy and stuff. I don't know. I was just watching some of them, and I just felt like I was showing that emotion. I don't know. I just personally would like to do a little bit better than just kind of rush it every week just because I said I have to. So that's going to be on a temporary break. So now comes the next question. What are you going to do in place of that? Well, this mod seems to work out pretty well, and I can't believe I found this week, because apparently this mod has been in existence for a while now, since the last Pixelmon mod. As you guys know, Pixelmon died a while back. And what I mean by died is the Nintendo company literally killed it. Like, they shut it down. You could no longer produce any more updates for it. You could still put videos on YouTube, which I was unaware of. Apparently you could still do that, so I had to end my Pixelmon series because of that. And I actually thought the way it was heading that I was never going to be able to do Pixelmon on the channel again. But then, after realizing that I could rekindle the mod and keep doing it, I was like, well, now what do I do, because I haven't done it in so long. So I was like, I'll just wait for a little bit, maybe I'll bring it back this winter or something. So then I find out with this mod, and I'm like, wait, this is basically Pixelmon but even better, and it's still updating, so I guess I'll switch to this mod. So guys, without further ado, I would like to introduce you to Pixelmon Generations. This is all Mewtwo. This is also known as Pixelmon Dark. So basically how this mod works is whenever Pixelmon got shut down, a few people, I don't know if they were from that team of coding or not, or if they're a different team of coders, but all I know is they took Pixelmon, like the files for Pixelmon, combined it with this mod called Pixelmon Dark, which was already in existence, then combined it with another mod called Pixelmon, I forget what the third title was for that mod, and apparently these were like Tekkit mods, so like they weren't well known because, of course, the regular Pixelmon was already there, and the other two didn't have that many Pokemon in it. So they combined the three together, and then added a ton more Pokemon to it, and that's where we get the result we are at right now. So this mod, known as Pixelmon Generations, not only has all generations from 1 to 7, it has the majority. And the reason why I say is because apparently they don't have everything yet. So from 1 to 4, they have all the Pokemon, every single one. From 5 to 7 generations, it's a little bit iffy. I don't want to say for sure they have all of Generation 5. I'd like to say they do, though, from what I've seen. But I'm not going to promise that, so I'm just going to say most of Generation 5 to 7 exists. Mega Evolutions, every single Mega Evolution you can think of is here. Not the Primals, though, so Primal, Groudon, and Kyogre don't exist in this mod yet. I also don't... Mega Rayquaza might exist. I didn't check. And, so, of course, because of that, as you guys know, at the end of the last Pixelmon mod, whenever bosses would spawn, they were in the form of Mega Evolutions. So now all the bosses that spawn are all these new Mega Evolutions. So, basically what we're going to be doing is just checking out all the... Arceus, you feeling alright over there, pal? Basically what we're going to be doing today is just checking out all the different, statues of the Pokemon that you can find in your world. And this is just a mere fraction, because as you guys know, when we're talking from the majority of all the Pokemon in the world, that's over 900 different Pokemon. So, yeah. And before you guys wonder, yes, this is the series that's going to be replacing the normal live stream. It won't be that time. It'll be at 5 o'clock like any of my other second videos of the day would go up. That's whenever I'll be having this series. And it's just going to be like the last one. It's going to be just a regular solo survival Pixelmon adventure. I'd love to get this into like a... I don't want to promise that, though, so I'm not going to say that. Never mind. Retracting last statement. But, yeah, this is going to be the series that'll be going up on Friday. And, of course, I'll have more news about that as we go out through the week in my pre-record. So, first off, let's take a look at some of the, like, normal Pokemon you can find in your world that you were never able to find before. We got, okay, so here's my problem. I don't exactly know some of these Pokemon because I know up to Generation 4, and then past that I'm kind of like, what's his name again? Bewear. So, this is Bewear right here. The giant panda bear. He is Generation 7. I know that for a fact. Next up, we have Mienshao. This is Generation 5, I believe, actually. Genesect is kind of like a pseudo-legendary / legendary, so I just have him over here. And if you don't know, they're just statues, but all of these Pokemon do exist in the world. I just felt like it was better to showcase them as statues, so they're not running around like crazy. We got Mudsdale here from Generation 7. Zepstrika from Generation 5, might be. Meowstick from Generation 6, I believe. Heatmore from Generation 5 or 6. And Beartick from... Oh, I know his name is Beartick. Why did I look at that? From Generation 5 or 6. I'm not entirely sure. Beartick, it's okay. I'll learn you eventually. What's cool about these statues is you can actually change their, like, poses and stuff. You can make them huge. You can make them small. Yeah, can we just talk about the fact that some of these statues spawned in like ridiculously large? It's random when they spawn in, but like I got some giant ones. Like we'll go to him in a minute. So we brings us to this chest right here, the Mega Stone. So you're probably thinking, how many Mega Evolutions are in Pixelmon now? Because as you know, they only had the 4 before, which were the 2 Charizards, Venusaur, and Blastoise. Well, now, not counting those 4, we have 4 times 9. That's 36. We have 36 new Mega Evolutions added to the game. So yeah, basically every Mega Pokemon I think that's in Pokemon itself currently is in Pixelmon now. So that's a good thing, a very good thing. And you're about to see some of their coolnesses. So this is Mega Steelix. His statue is so giant I had to make him tiny. Like, you guys want to know what the size this is? This is an ordinary Steelix. Oh wait, I put him on the ground. Dang it. Steelix, get back in the air. There you go. So yeah, this is Mega Steelix. He's massive. So the one thing I have still a pet peeve about in Pixelmon, now I haven't used it in this version, but I'm assuming it's working the same, is whenever you Mega Evolve, it still only happens in the battle. You can't kind of permanently keep them Mega Evolved, which I think is stupid for a game like this, because in my opinion, create a model with such, like, awesomeness, like, you'd think they would make it so you could have the things actually in your world instead of them. I mean, you fight them in boss form, so I guess they're kind of in the world, so... Next up we have Mega Sceptile right here, looking pretty awesome. I actually used him in my Pokemon Alpha Sapphire game as my lead Pokemon. He's pretty cool. Next up we got Mega Beedrill. Your wings are kind of weird, my friend. It looks like, I don't know what happened to your wings. Here, wait, is there any way to make you look a little bit better? That looks kind of better. His wings are still kind of broken, but it's okay. It's okay. He's looking cool. Mega Gengar right here. Another cool looking one. Mega Aggron. Giant. Mega Lucario. Again, pretty amazing looking. Mega Metacham. This one I'm gonna have to look up. Mega Deoncy. Cool. I don't know what generation you're from. I think you're Generation 6, but I'm not sure. I even put a sign back there so I remembered his name. And Mega Houndoom, again, pretty cool. Look, oh, he has his tongue sticking. I didn't even realize that, but his tongue is kind of... We're not going to talk about that. Next up, on to the Legendaries. Arceus, we'll get to you in a minute. I don't know. I'll fix you, don't worry. Okay, so first up we got our friend Giratina here in his space form, or whatever you would call it. I'm trying to keep him in the air. Oh, that looks a little better. Jeez. Okay. When I was setting this up, I wish I'd known that was a thing. Calbion, Kyurem, Palkia. It looks like a black hole was like fusing you two together. Can I like get you two back to normal? It's like you're back normal. Arceus, can you please get back to... There we go. So that's Arceus. Zekrom right here. Yveltal, one of my personal favorites, guys. I had to put him as a pygmy because you want to know what happens when he's normal? This is what happens when he's normal. He's giant. His statue's all the way, like, it pushes you. It's ridiculous. Dialga, same deal. I had to make him super tiny. Keldeo, I should know this, but he's from Generation 5. And Terrakion. Yeah, I knew that without looking. But yeah, so that's even... this is just like a small amount of the Pokemon. I didn't show you guys everything. I showed you guys a fraction of everything. I mean, this is the majority of the new Legendaries. But, so, of course, like regular Pixelmon, everything works the exact same. There's no new real trick to it. All the items are the exact same. All they did was add in a bunch more Pokemon, really. Like, I can flip through the pages right now on my Just Enough items. Like, all the TMs are still here. All the berries, all the fossils, everything. They really just updated all... Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention. They updated some of the textures of the old Pokemon that were never updated in the past. So, Pokemon such as Ponyta and Rapidash have a huge texture update. What are some other ones, if I recall? I'm trying to remember, because I don't know which ones are updating, like, the previous version of Pixelmon before it got shut down, so it's kind of hard for me to remember that. But yeah, things like Ponyta, Rapidash, Hypno got updated as well. But also keep in mind, that's all the way up to Generation 4 that the last Pokemon really had. This version has the majority of Generations 4 filled in, with 5, 6, and 7 getting filled in as well. Like, the Alolan Pokemon exists. I would have put a statue down, but I was kind of... I didn't know how it would look, actually, because... Here, wait, let me get one really quickly, just to show you guys. I think this will work. Okay, let me just put a statue down really quickly. I'm going to do, Rattata. I don't know how to spell Rattata. Rattata. There we go. Okay, so I should... Oh, no, it's not going to let me do his Alolan form. Do I have to type Alolan? Alolan Rattata? Oh, you actually have to type Alolan Rattata. Okay, simple enough. So, yeah, that's Alolan Rattata right there. Pretty cool. That's actually good to know that I just have to type in Alolan for that to work. Yeah, so all the Alolan Pokemon are here. All the... Not the Legendaries from Generation 7 yet, because I checked. I tried spawning in Lunala. Anyways, he didn't spawn in because of, he's not in the mod yet. But this mod, like, updates is in, like, it just updated a week ago to the newest version that's in now. I think it's in, like, version 5.1, I want to say. I might be wrong. It might be 1.5, because this is a new mod, relatively. I mean, it's a combination of 3 other mods, but it's a new mod in itself. So, definitely expect this mod to keep updating. In terms of me doing update videos on it, I have no idea how I'm going to cover that, because here's the tricky part. Before I end this off, I have to explain how I even installed to download this. So, Googling Pixelmon Generations, Pixelmon Dark, stuff like that, you're not going to get a download. I'll tell you guys that right now. What you're going to get is a link to the Tekkit mod loader page or whatever. So this mod was like created in the Tekkit launcher. So if you guys have Tekkit installed on your computer, it'll be easier. But if you don't, then it's going to be a lot harder to get this mod because there's no other way to download. So basically what you have to do is, so those who have the Tekkit launcher already installed, which is basically just a separate Minecraft launcher, but it's used for mod packs and stuff. You have to download on there. So in like the mod search menu on Tekkit, you search Pixelmon Generations or Pixelmon Dark, and it should come up as the first thing. It'll say like Pixelmon Generations official download. I forget if it says official or unofficial. It probably says official. And then you download that. So you have one of two options. You can either A, play it on the Tekkit launcher, which it'll works openly fine, but I have my issues with the Tekkit launcher because it lags a lot for me, where I can play this in regular Minecraft launcher, which I'm in currently, and it will not lag for me. So what I basically did was I went into like the %app data %roaming files. I went to the Tekkit file, or .tekkit file, just like how you'd go into your .minecraft file, but you go into the .tekkit file, you search mod packs, you get the Pixelmon mod pack, you open it up, you take all the mods out of it, which is this Pixelmon Generations, which is currently double the file size of what Pixelmon itself used to be. Shows you how much they added. And you take those and just shove them into your regular mods folder in your .minecraft file, and it should work perfectly fine. Ironically enough, what happened was, so I just grabbed the Pixelmon mod itself. I didn't grab any of the smaller mods that I think were like stabilizers for it. So it worked perfectly fine, right? I was setting it up. There was this one issue. The time of day was constantly night. That's right. If I try changing to day, after 5 seconds, it would re-update itself and it would change to nighttime. I have no idea what that even was or why that was a thing, but yeah, for some reason, having this mod installed by itself automatically sets it to nighttime permanently. So the only way to counter that is to add one of its like other mods that comes with it. So like if you install it through the Tekkit launcher, no need to worry. All that gets installed with it. In terms of the download link, I'm gonna try to get the download link to like the Tekkit forum page that has this mod, but I'm not gonna probably be able to get a direct download for you guys. You're gonna have to search for that on your own, just because. And I think that's for good reason too. This mod isn't as big as the old Pixelmon currently is, but it's becoming big because I know currently all like the bigger Minecraft YouTubers are doing some sort of like survival series on here right now, like using this mod. So this mod's going to become popular very quickly and very fast, and the more it becomes popular, the greater its dangers of being shut down like the previous one was. So I'm not entirely sure what their game is to defend against that, because like as you guys know, Nintendo really doesn't like when people copy their stuff without permission. So yeah, if this mod gets shut down again too, that's going to be a bummer, but like it won't matter if you have the download file. It's kind of like how the last shutdown worked. Like if you had the Pixelmon mod, you don't have to worry because you might not have been able to download it anymore, but you still got the version you got, so you can still play it. But yeah, so expect a new Pixelmon survival series on the channel at the end of this week. And also expect me to bring back the Lucky Block survivals using the Pixelmon Lucky Block, because that's another mod that should be going up on Monday as a review. I'll be reviewing the Pixelmon Lucky Block 4, this version of Pixelmon. That's right, that mod has updated too to go with this version of the mod. So we're going to be able to finally do the Pixelmon battles again, and add with the cool epic Pokemon music in the background that I just enjoy having so much. But guys, I've rambled on too much for the showcase. Apologies if you were bored halfway through my explanations. I just felt I should tell you guys what's going on with this mod and what's going on my channel. I wish I would have known about this 2 weeks ago, so when I did my channel update video, I would have included this, but you know, you can't plan for everything. But guys, ending off the video here, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, definitely click on the like button, show your support, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.